All right.
Look at that.
Explain further.
Well, so they took readings day in and day out, many times a day. They took readings. Temperature, wind speed, humidity, recording the environment and the... Now this is the data that we use today.
So let me ask, Matt, did Christopher Columbus have the Deepak Chopra electronic CD computer companion?
Christopher Columbus probably had a more advanced astral mechanism.
This is phenomenal. Was he Deepak Chopra?
Well, it depends on which life.
I mean, was it a past life regression that brought Christopher Columbus through the spiritual body of Deepak?
I don't know. I would have to ask Deepak.
Is Deepak included inside the soybean?
Well, we are all one.
We are all soil.
No, we are all soil.
We are all carbon-based life forms.
Right. We are all stardust. So therefore, we would all be one. So we are all who we are, connected to everything else, and everyone is everyone, connected to everyone else. So I am you, and you are me.
Isn't that a Beatles song you're starting to quote here?
Even the strangers that we don't know are us, and we are them.
What about the fat ones? Is that why I feel fat sometimes?
Probably.
Yeah.
Skinny ones too?
Yeah, that happens.
Fit, not fit?
Yeah, I've had those. What about snails?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are of the earth.
Elephant umbrellas? Yes. Gorilla parachutes?
Camel saddles.
Giraffe windows?
Giraffe windows.
Cat calendars? Octopus tables?
All these things, yes. You have octopus tables.
You finally caught on. Well, yes. I recently invested in octopus tables. The ones I had before that were made out of half wolf and half leopard sheep were not able to maintain properly over time. They began to decay.
Really?
The leopard sheep went anti-hippo, and there was a whole big chaotic adventure going on. I wasn't able to keep things on top of the table. They were imbalanced, and as it moved around chasing itself, things would fall off.
You should not play with the Ouija board so much.
The Ouija board is no longer on the table because the apple rabbit ate it along with the...
So how did you send these animals back to exchange? It was the octopus table?
Time warp zapper.
Time warp zapper.
Time warp zapper, yeah. It went into the vortex immediately and it disintegrated into particles. Duh.
Well, I'm not quite in that vortex yet.
If you've been to the vortex, you understand that inside the beginning of the millennium vortex blue container that's at the bottom, as you begin to enter it, you see it with the little yellow lights as you get past the blue light. Well, if you look to the left, and then you look to the right again, and then to the left, and you look to the periscope, and you look down, you're going to see a reflecting, sparkling particle beam. You take that particle beam and you multiply the energy of that times 1,000,000 using the sun-based radiation tool that you brought with. Don't forget your sun-based radiation tool for any journey like this.
Most of the time when I travel through the vortex, I travel through the center, and I don't have time to find my periscope or bring anything with.
If you need, I have a digital periscope you can take with you.
Oh, thank you.
All right, and here's a hammer.
Digital periscope. Conversion. Digital
Now you understand. Oh,
I
great.
broke the digital periscope.
You're not going to be able to go back in time now. You can only go forward.
Well, here.
At the same speed you're already traveling.
Here. We can do that.
You should be all right.
There's an on-approacher approaching.
There's a camera behind me or some kind of motion
Cool,
detector.
it's got that built-in. Oh, it's the case that has a built-in. Fancy. It's too bad you can't flip the camera around to show the built-in mechanism holding the mechanism.
Well, with the whole mock turtleneck thing, you look like you're like from a suicidal call to the future. Mac, tell me a little bit more about your suicidal cult.
I don't know of any suicidal cult, but you see, I'm creating the vortex.
Oh, okay. Is the vortex vortexing or is it vortinning? Because if it's vortinning, it's no longer a vortex, but more a vortin.
See, there's the vortex.
All
Look
right.
into the light.
I see you found the vortex finally. It wasn't that hard to locate once you looked within.
Yeah, that's kind of actually. That's like. If we had a little something to change the light color, what if we did it with the Adamonde?
That's what I'm thinking. Hi, welcome back.
Oh, fantastic. Excellent.
But just about
It
tempura.
doesn't matter. Yeah, the temporas are fine. Yeah. Great, thank you.
Enjoy.
Okay, thank you.
I'll just try to get a photograph of our experience, or a video, or both. So, what do we got here? We got some tempura stuff.
Tempura here, fried vegetables, and those funky meat-filled pockets.
Baby, hang on. We need a photograph here.